SEC champions in football, national champions in football, SEC regular champions in basketball, and now we are the University of Alabama are the SEC champions of the for the SEC tournament. They just beat LSU in a dramatic, in a phenomenal game that damn near gave me a heart attack, man. This is what I love about college basketball, man. I love the thrills that it gets you, and we're so close to March Madness. The bracket is going to be released at 6 o'clock. I am going to reveal my bracket and who I believe to win it, and I'm also going to create a group so that anybody who wants to join, we can definitely do a bracket challenge there. But anyway, guys, shout out to the University of Alabama. Shout out to Nate Oates. Shout out to Herbert Jones. Man, Herbert Jones was clutch in those last couple of minutes. Very, very clutch, especially that finishing Euro step layup he had at the end. He was extremely clutch, man. You know what? I'm also going to give a huge shout out to Trent Wofford, who actually I think he went to Mountain Brook. I probably got the high school name wrong, but I think he went to Mountain Brook, which is in Birmingham, Alabama. Was one of the best high schools at the time when he was competing, and they almost won a national championship. But, man, Trent Wofford, man, I thought he was going to go to Alabama. I think a lot of people thought that it was going to be either between Auburn and Alabama. He ended up going to LSU. And, man, let me tell you something, man. He put on a show today. He could not be stopped on the inside. He couldn't be stopped in the inside. He was too strong for Herbert Jones, for Petty, for Reese, for anybody to pretty much handle him. He was a monster on the inside. Man, he scared the crap out of me when he had that and one situation. I thought that swung the entire momentum in the LSU, but Herbert Jones came down, made a couple of clutch baskets, including that Euro step. And man, oh man, that pretty much was the seal. I thought that Wofford took a horrible shot. I thought he took a horrible shot, which he, of course, he airballed the three. He had a bad look, and ended up working in Alabama's favor. LSU missed the putback in. And, of course, Alabama are now your SEC champions, man. It is crazy. And it's been a while since Alabama has won the SEC tournament championship. It's been a while since then. But, yeah, man, regular season champions, SEC conference tournament champions. And now I think that they're a number 1 or a number 2 seed. I'm not entirely. I think they're a number 1 seed because they won the SEC tournament. So I think they're going to be going in there as number 1 seed. Again, when bracketology comes out, at 6 o'clock. I can't wait for that. But boy, man, oh man, shout out to this squad. Shout out to Jaden Shackelford. Had another huge game today with the 21 points. Listen, man, Herbert Jones, man, didn't really, again, that first half, I'm not going to talk about that because offensively, he came on strong towards the second half. Herbert Jones was a monster, though, on the defensive side of the ball. 4 blocks. Petty did not have his best game today, but guess what? He came up with some clutch plays. Shout out to Javon Quinley, man. Javon Quinley coming off, at 14 points today. He did his thing out there. Shout out to the rest of the squad, Jawan Gary and the rest of those guys. Man, oh man, oh man. I mean, who would have thought that based on what we saw from last year that this Alabama squad was not only going to make the NCAA tournament, but win the SEC regular season championship and the SEC conference championship. No one would have expected it. I'm proud of this group, man. I'm very, very proud of this group, and I'm excited going in. But let me tell you, man, LSU fans out there, man, I know you guys are having it rough when it comes to Alabama. I mean, Alabama's winning is beating them in softball. They're beating them in football. They're beating them in basketball, dog. I mean, what's next? Men's baseball? Jesus, I mean, LSU just can't catch a break from those hands, man. Hey, blame Ed Orgeron for talking all that crap. But anyway, guys, that is all I got. Shout out to Alabama Crimson Tide. Shout out to the legendary Nate Oates, former UB men's basketball coach, which, shout out to Nate Oates a lot. He has helped transform this program into a powerhouse school, and I can't wait to see what this team does in the tournament, how far they would go. But, yeah, I'm excited, and let's go, baby.